Hey everybody, Technically Jeff here, and Mustart sent me their newest EV charger to test out that has a number of features, but I'm really excited to see this right here. This EV charger has an ETL certification for electrical safety, which is really great to see. We'll go ahead and get it installed and test it out, and we'll see how it works. So we'll start by getting it installed here. Like many EV chargers, it comes with a mounting plate that screws on the wall, and then it hangs on the mounting plate and is secured by screws. And we'll plug it in, and it looks pretty good. It has the display here with information about the device. It's flashing red and has the reset notification. There's a reset button on the side here that I accidentally pressed. And there we go. And it looks good. Here's the label with instructions and information about what the LEDs mean. These are LEDs on the top, not buttons. At the bottom though, here you can adjust the amperage. Since it is a plug-in unit, make sure you don't go above 40 amps or whatever 80% of your circuit is rated for. And you can set a delay timer here too. Let me go ahead and zero that back out so we can test the charging. And while I do that, I do have an early pre-production unit, but the production unit does have a Wi-Fi control too, which is nice. Taking a look at the J1772 connector, it appears to be basically the same as the other Mustart EV charger I tested. It has the dust cap, and it seems to work well. The charger itself has a mounting point on the side here where you can leave your charger when it's not in use. Let me make a little bit of room here. There we go. I like that it's on the side because it's right against the wall and not protruding out in the garage like a lot of EV chargers I do see. Now let's test out the charging. It shows ready, so I'll go ahead and plug it into the car. Nice good fit with the J1772 connector. You'll notice it says swipe card on the display. It comes with two RFID cards for security, so someone can't just come up and start charging their car on your EV charger. This can be disabled though if you don't want it. And now it's charging. It shows 9.4 kilowatts. Let's check the car. And it also shows 9.4 kilowatts. And that's right where I'd expect it to be at 40 amps, so that's good. And everything looks good with the connector here. And it's going strong. Now I'll go ahead and let it charge for a little while and then check back in. First though, let's take a close-up look at the cables. The main cable has two 8-gauge wires, a 10-gauge wire, and a 16-gauge ground, and that's about typical for this amperage. I'll go ahead and measure the thickness here. They do feel quite thick. And it's coming in at 21 millimeters, which is good. Nice thick insulation around it. Now for this short input cable, it is 8 gauge with thinner insulation. Since it's a shorter run, it's typical for it to not be quite as thick. And it's coming in at 17.2 millimeters. And again, that's normal. Alright, it just got to 80% and stopped charging since that's what I have the car set to charge to. Looking at the charging session details here, you can see it charged 9.6 kilowatts in 1 hour, 1 minute, and 40 seconds, which is great. It didn't throttle the speeds at all, and it's showing 44 degrees Celsius, which is 111 degrees. That's not cold, but it's also not hot, which is good for 40 amps. Touching the J1772 connector, it doesn't even feel slightly warm. Some other EV chargers can actually get pretty hot right around the connector. So yeah, overall I'm pleased with this. It works well and it looks good and has that all-important ETL certification. Mine, being the pre-production unit, only has a 17-foot cable, but the production unit has a 25-foot cable too, which is nice and long. I do wish I could have tested out the Wi-Fi and the app, but it should work fine using the TUI app, similar to some other EV chargers I've seen. And the pricing is solid. On Amazon right now, it's $379, and they have a $30 coupon available, bringing it to $349. And for a 40 amp ETL listed EV charger with a 25-foot cable and Wi-Fi, it's a pretty good deal. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions on this. Stay tuned for more videos. I have several other EV chargers I'll be testing in the near future, along with many other videos coming, so be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.